And welcome back. Last time we killed Benge of the Barbaroi.
Oh no, poor Benge.
And also killed the sun.
It's true. We also did kill the sun. Yum, yum, yum.
Fuck you, son. Oh, delicious. Dame Drops approved.
I guess that at least means the knowing won't happen.
And so, that with the sun tower rendered obsolete, it's time for D to focus on new pathways throughout the castle.
Just throw those cards out of your tarot deck. They are no longer needed.
Yep.
The sun is like a 5-hour energy. You have all you need now to keep running away from everyone who wants to engage with you.
Absolutely.
From now on, the only tarot card is the dang fool.
Well, it's kind of like Boktai. You can take this out with your PS1 and play it outside, but you get weaker the more you're in the sun.
You mean me, because I'm a feeble gamer who doesn't like the sight of the sun?
Yes, also that. I mean, D might be a gamer.
So this really explains, like, the promotional tie-in that Sunny D had, where they changed the name to Vampire Hunter Sunny D.
Right?
Right.
You know, it was a mouthful, but I applaud them for being so brave.
Right. It just tasted like Ecto Cooler, though. That was weird.
You know what? I think they're braver than the freaking troops.
I mean, I've never seen a troop fight a vampire, so...
Yeah.
I have seen them fight werewolves, however.
I mean, if it came out that the troops were vampires secretly, I could actually get behind them.
Wow. Wow, they're so brave for finally coming out as vampires.
So, now that we defeated Benge, we can go on the elevator. Up.
Oh, wow.
Last time we could only go down.
We're really moving up in the world.
But now we enter a different kind of tacky, ornate hallway.
I mean, I'm glad you say that because I can't actually really tell if it's a new hallway.
And here is maybe the worst puzzle in the game.
Cool.
What you have to do here is you have to hit the two changing colored orbs and make it so they match colors.
Oh no!
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, what you didn't see is me doing that like 20 times.
Okay, fucking Mr. Pro Gamer, support our vampire troops chirps away.
You know, those look like they'd be a save point in any other game.
You must be Charlotte.
Who are you?
My name is Dee. Your father hired me as a vampire hunter to take you back home.
You want to bring me home too? Leave me alone. My mind was already made up when I left home for the journey. Meyer and I will live together, and we will die together. I'd rather have you kill me now than be brought back to my father.
You won't have a home or a future. You know that, don't you?
As long as I am with him, I do not care. And
And?
Meyer told me that we wouldn't need to run anymore once we reached this castle.
You don't need to run anymore. Is he in that coffin?
Yes.
Let me keep her with me.
And so now we must chase after the second of Meyerlink's bodyguards.
Wait, did like Walter White throw that elemental stone on the roof when he got mad?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of starting to notice that this game kind of has a problem with animation.
What are you talking about? These are perfect.
You're right, maybe I'm being like that damn nostalgia critic. I'm just too much, man.
Open your mind more.
She's still breathing.
She's unconscious. Be careful, Dee. He is still close by.
I've been waiting for you, Dee. Haven't you heard of the famous Mashira of Babaroy? Do you think your skills can compete with mine? Come on!
So, Machira is the latest bodyguard of Meyerlink, and he just kind of runs around a lot and then, like, lunges at you.
So, like, Macho-ra, look at those guns.
So the best strategy I've found is that you just sit in the doorway and then just slash him.
I was gonna say, your immediate reaction was to go in the doorway and hide and hope he doesn't notice you.
Hell
like
yeah.
a shy kid at lunch hour.
Vampire Hunter D, you are quite the warrior. I guess I need to reveal my true side to you. Follow me. Surprised? This is my true self. I will not be defeated by you, Dunpeel.
And so, welcome to the real boss fight against Machira. So, as you can tell here, Machira is a werewolf, and being a werewolf means you grow another wolf head out of your stomach. You can also see that he can actually block attacks.
Wait, when he runs it all four, that must, like, drag his second nose on the ground. That sucks.
He's got all kinds of dodges, and he also has a cool fireball move.
I love that walk. It looks like a 4-year-old pretending to be a cat.
But yeah, so this boss fight's not dissimilar from the others in that the best strategy is to kind of lunge at him when he runs away, and otherwise just kind of put some pressure on him.
Is the red eye something you've explained before in, like, the top right corner? Is that just locked on or something?
Yeah. That
Okay.
just means that since you have your sword out, it's a lock-on thing.
It's like, I've got my eye on you.
Exactly. My big red eye. But yeah, so his main attacks are classic werewolf things like fireballs.
I mean, I've played Castlevania. I know how it goes.
It's the acid reflux.
And again, you have a lot of invincibility when you do your lunge, so it's not too much of a trouble, but you can kind of dodge out of the way using your sidestep as well. Anyways, we killed him.
Yeah, that fight was definitely more the CGI cutscene.
Yep.
Anyways, let's go check on how Charlotte's doing. I'm sure she's doing great. I said, let's go check in on Charlotte.
Where did she go?
Somebody must have stolen her away while you were fighting here.
Anyways, it turns out that we didn't accomplish anything again, so let's leave.
Okay.
But this sequence actually has a pretty elaborate, like, alternate kind of path through this part of the story. So I've left it all in, but I caught myself that time. Wrong door. Or is it? Man, I have no idea. It's so hard to find my way through this.
So, how is this alternate activated?
So the alternate is activated literally just by the things that you do in this sequence. Or I guess more like what you don't do.
Oh.
And Machira shows up.
Haven't you heard of the famous Mashira of Babaroi?
So yeah, if you don't check in on Charlotte, this is what happens.
Oh.
You get the same cutscene, but without movement.
Yeah, and I'm going to show off an alternate fighting style, which is throwing stakes at your enemy, which is, like, insanely good.
That guy's not even a vampire. You're just throwing pencils at him.
And then this cutscene is the exact same as well.
You are quite the warrior.
So is Mashira like a huge fight in the OVA or something?
No, he died off screen.
Why did he get a CGI cutscene then?
I love that he's like, hey, follow me. I wish D was just like, he just left. Wouldn't that be great? And Machira's just like waiting there for 2 hours, like, oh, it's gonna be so cool when I show D my cool dog chest.
But we're going to ignore that. We're going to go check on Charlotte now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Look! She's here!
Charlotte! Is she dead?
No, just unconscious.
What are you gonna do with her?
I guess I'll take her to Meyer's room.
You're taking her to his room?
There are other enemies.
You may be right. It is the safest place for her.
Can you watch over her?
Are you sure? I might take her with me.
Do as you wish.
Don't worry. I'll watch over her for a while.
So, we get a little time to explore, like, an empty room. It's got, like, characters in it. We can talk to them. Like, we don't have to worry about enemies fighting us. And within here, you can also check the coffin and find a secret letter from Meyer Link.
Oh, so the secret letter is C?
Yes. But that's not what happened in the real timeline. In the real timeline, we killed Machira, and now we're just, like, running off.
Oh, thank God. I hate that guy.
Yeah, in the alternate timeline, he died of boredom.
Yeah, he just got, like, really hungry and left.
He got really hungry and he ate a chocolate bar and died.
Oh my god,
Oh, no.
how tragic.
He's like, oh boy, a rawhide bone. Ah, I'm joking.
No, Machira, that garlic is for D.
You know, that chocolate would have been alright if he didn't eat through his chest face.
Anyways, watch your step, because you'll just fall down right through the middle in this room. And you end up in the floor underneath. And on this floor, that's right, we're gonna turn on the planetarium, folks.
Is that the planetarium that hit you with the Saturn last time?
No, different planetarium. That one was Alucard's school project. This is a real-ass planetarium for adults.
Yeah, where you turn the planetarium on and you have to be 18 or older.
That's right, the sexy planetarium.
So, was this castle just originally the setting for a fucking World Fair or something?
It's just like a science museum. It's just like years and years of disuse. So, now when we enter the room that was too dark, we can see the pathway to follow. And let me tell you, with the Resident Evil style, stuck cameras and tank controls, it can be kind of difficult to traverse this.
Oh wait, I remember this part of the Luigi Mansion. You gotta suck in an asteroid and shoot it at the moon.
Whoa, spoilers, okay.
We're not worried about that. We just came here for the gold key, and now we can exit.
I mean, I wish I could just backstep and fall into a hole to get out of any situation.
God, if only. That's just me at work. I've got an elaborate hole set up right behind my desk that I can wheel my chair into.
Man, that's benefits.
For whenever your boss fires you for playing Vampire Hunter D on the clock.
Yeah, that's what I have instead of insurance.
Can't fire you if he can't see you.
And he can't see you if you're a vampire.
Ooh, you're right.
Do you think, vampires love going to convenience stores and just stealing a bunch because they don't have cameras, they just got the mirrors?
Yeah, that's what makes them so feared in this world. So, that was the moon tower that we just came out of.
Oh, okay.
We just started from the top and went to the bottom.
That's a lot more than a moon.
Well, it's because that's where the werewolf was. But we got a gold key as well from the planetarium, and as soon as I can finagle this door, we're going to go insert it into the security system where last time we entered a silver key.
Oh, but now you need the third bronze key.
And we have to figure out a password.
Try vampire.
So, you remember Vampire and Mankind were the two things on the tombstones. Now we have to figure out what goes in the middle.
Dunpeel?
Charlotte 12.
So, as it turns out, it's Reigns Over. And that lets us put the gold key in the slot.
I love my racist passwords.
So the password is either vampires rule or humans drool. I can't figure out which one it's supposed to be.
So, first of all, we have more rooms that we've unlocked. But also coming up is another cutscene that has, a weird bit of a difference in how it plays out depending on how we handled Machira, or lacked handling Machira, as it were.
You're gonna, walk into the area and it's just gonna be like, oh no, Machira got hit by a car.
Oh, and there's a secret passageway behind Carmilla's portrait in the foyer.
D. Charlotte is trying to go somewhere.
Where is Layla?
Going to rescue her, eh? You continue to amaze me. Hurry!
Welcome to my castle. I am Elizabeth Bartley Carmilla.
You can't be. Carmilla was destroyed by the Vampire King thousands of years ago.
Ah. That is where you are wrong. Many vampires were jealous of my glory, and they had to spread that kind of rumor.
So, what do you want from me?
I invited Meyer Link to lend him a hand. I want you to leave them alone.
I do not understand. What is your motive, Carmilla?
I'll leave that up to your imagination. But if you're going to intervene between those two, you'll need to face me first. Do you really think your pathetic sword can harm me?
So, we now have to face off in a boss fight against Carmilla, and it's maybe the worst boss fight in the game. So, as Carmilla and Left Hand said, our sword cannot hurt Carmilla because she is an apparition. Instead, what we have to do is we have to hit these red orbs back at her.
Cool.
And otherwise dodge her attacks.
Yeah, I'm really loving how there is nothing beyond fucking ambient noise going on right now.
Yeah, like, oh, this isn't dramatic at all, I guess.
I love this. This is like if the Ganon fight from Ocarina of Time was just the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, I don't feel bad at all for, like, healing during this fight. Like, it's just annoying more than anything instead of, like, challenging. Like, I guess there's a challenge because if you hit the orbs in the wrong direction, they'll just, like, phase into the wall and disappear, and you won't be able to hurt Carmilla. But, like, otherwise, you're just, like, dodging attacks until, like, a lucky set of these appear and you can hit them back to Carmilla.
Dodging in a very loose sense of the word.
Right. I'm still not positive how to dodge the ones on, like, that fall on the ground, except for, like, jumping out of the way in perfect timing. Because I've tried, like, jumping over them. That doesn't work. You'd think, but no. So I just, like, tank it, and then I just, like, throw a bunch of orbs at her.
Yeah, this is like how a lot of boss fights in Resident Evil are about resource management more than combat. This is a classic example of this is a boss fight testing how many blood capsules you have.
Exactly.
I admit your skills are powerful enough to beat me, but don't be mistaken. This is just the beginning.
It's hard to believe Carmilla is still alive. And if she is the real Carmilla, she won't be that easy to beat.
Enough about her. Can you find out what part of the castle the monitor was showing?
Let me see. That's a huge underground hangar. There are 6 passageways near the elevators. The white one should take us there.
So Left Hand absorbed all of the data out of the computer, and now we know where to find Layla.
That's what I do at work every day also. My hand absorbs
Just put your
the
hand
data.
up the computer and eat it. Oh yeah? I was like, put my left hand up to my monitor, and I'm like, yep, I can feel it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's see. 1, 1. Oh, 0. How interesting.
Ooh, nasty. Anyways, I'm sick of him getting in our way, so we'll just fight our way through him.
You're so brave.
And before we go in, ooh, what's this? It's a flash bomb. I won't use any of those ever again.
You saying that immediately made me think of D in that vine of the high school kid with American Badass behind him, putting a cigarette in his mouth and then putting it directly behind his ear, back behind his ear once the camera pans behind him.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so explain more finds to me, Teok.
So there's this one where Vampire Hunter D is in his underpants and he says, "Welcome to Chili's."
Oh, I like the one where Vampire D like is like back at it again at Meyer Lang's castle, and he does a flip and he breaks the gargoyle in front.
I like that one where Layla does a vape and then Left Hand is like, wow.
So we've made it to the hangar where Layla is, and we have to go down this side hallway in order to find Layla's gun.
It's Layla's gun.
Hurry! Layla is in danger!
You know, Left Hand was like, "Oh, D, you gotta smooch Layla," but now he's the one like, "Oh no, we gotta save Layla."
D!
And so, just like last time, it's time to fight two basic enemies to save Layla.
I was really hoping you were gonna equip Layla's gun.
Unfortunately, it's not an equipable item. D doesn't know how to use a gun. He doesn't have a license.
How has anyone in the Marcus Brothers had a career in hunting at this point?
So, there's another alt cutscene here, depending on whether or not you picked up her fucking gun.
What happened?
After you left, I was looking around the castle.
Where is Charlotte?
I was too preoccupied saving myself. Before I knew it, she was gone.
What is this?
Somebody has been repairing an old shuttle here.
That's what they meant by a journey.
Ah! Ouch!
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You should rest here for a while.
I can't. Ah! Ouch!
I'll find Charlotte. Take care of yourself.
You too.
What happened?
After you left, I saw Charlotte wandering unconsciously. I was trying to take her away, but a bunch of monsters attacked me.
Where is Charlotte?
I was too preoccupied saving myself. Before I knew it, she was gone.
What is this?
Somebody has been repairing an old shuttle here.
That's what they meant by a journey.
Ah! Ouch!
Are you all right?
D, I need to rest here for a while. Please find Charlotte.
Okay. Here, take it.
My gun! Thank you.